If we look at a top view of the part we just cut, you can very clearly see the entry passes for the tool along the side of the part boundary. This means that the tool is plunging in air from outside the part before moving inward. I'd like to show you another thing by going to the Operations Manager and regenerating the tool path with original geometry. The tab labeled Pocket Options gives us different methods of cutting the part. If we move down to Material Cut mode, we can see Spiral, which is what we chose earlier, Zigzag, and Contour Cut. If I want to cut the part by moving back and forth across the part in a linear manner, I can click on Zigzag, click OK, and down at the bottom left corner, SURFCAM is asking us to select the vector for zigzag direction. This is very similar to cutting a zigzag pass in a two-axis pocket. Here I'm going to select Keyboard, click on the Y-axis for my motion, and click OK. When we're finished here, we can see that the tool motion is back and forth across the part, except when you finally have to move around the contour. If I change this to an isometric view, you can see this more clearly. Finally, a third way is to go to the Operations Manager, right mouse click 3-axis C Rough, left mouse click Regenerate Tool Path with original geometry, and we move once again to Pocket Options. Under the Material Cut mode, I'm going to change it from Zigzag to Contour Cut. Contour Cut is a special way of cutting that forces the tool to cut in either a climb mode all the time or a conventional mode all the time based upon your cutting method setting here, climb or conventional. Since I've chosen climb and I click OK, the tool path will be regenerated. If I go to a top view, you can see it sort of looks like a spiral mode, but it's cutting from outside the part inward, but climb cutting all the way. If I take a look at this in the verification program and slow the speed down, you'll see the tool motion come from the outside, clipping the corners until it can completely go around the profile of the surface you're trying to rough. Once it can achieve that, it will rough it down to the next Z level.